We've got another exciting show for you on Football Recap. This week we'll take a look at how Newcastle almost upset the top-ranked team in Class AAA when the Canes travel to Hopewell to battle the tough Vikings. We'll also take a look at Farrell and Laurel, the Steelers coming to Spartan Stadium as a top-ranked team in Class A. It was a Spartans homecoming night, and we'll see how Farrell dominated Laurel this past Friday evening. It was homecoming at Neshannock High as the Lancers were looking for another victory against winless Union. And Shenango and Wilmington. It was homecoming evening for the Greyhounds. One of the most exciting games in the area this past weekend. It ended up in a 14-14 tie. We'll show you how it ended up in that deadlock. Also, we have a new contest for you on the Football Recap where you can win yourself over $150 in prizes. It'll be a trivia question. I'll ask that question later on in the program, so stay tuned for that. But keep it right here because next on the Football Recap, we'll show you highlights of the Shenango-Wilmington game when the Football Recap continues.
If your physician recommends a rehabilitation program, Washington Center Physical Therapy has state-of-the-art equipment and a professional staff to ensure quality, personalized care. Washington Center Physical Therapy specializes in orthopedic, sports, and industrial injuries and provides isokinetic joint testing, extensive exercise equipment, back-school programs, and functional capacity testing. Remember, for quality, personalized care, Washington Center Physical Therapy is the right choice.
Introducing Rainbow Custom Blinds and Draperies, 1706 Highland Avenue next to State Farm Insurance. Bill, Diane, and Ashley Steinus welcome you for a brief view of their window treatment selection. Vertical blinds by Rainbow emphasize the clean, sleek lines in this beautiful family room. 1-inch aluminum or wood mini blinds provide effective light control for day-long comfort. The attractive top treatment adds a soft finishing touch. Popular swags and jabots offer traditional appeal and a contemporary look. Let Rainbow Blinds and Draperies transform your rooms into beautiful living space.
Central Heating and Plumbing installs air conditioning and heating systems all year round.
Okay, Mr. Schaefer, that about does it for your new pulse furnace installation. Let's go outside and take a look at your new air conditioning unit.
Fine. Looks great. Now, is there anything that I have to do to the unit?
All you should do is keep the unit free from debris. If you have any mechanical problems, call our service department. They'll dispatch a serviceman the same day.
Okay. Thanks for everything.
Thank you.
For more than 60 years, Mahoning Consumer Discount Company, commonly known as Mahoning Finance, has been providing a wide variety of loans with flexible terms to ensure friendly, fair service. Choose from personal, second mortgage, auto, or home improvement loans. To make buying your first home easy, Mahoning Consumer Finance now offers a first home buyer loan. For your convenience, we also provide money orders and a fax service. We are an independent finance company providing professional loan services in a friendly atmosphere. When you're in need of additional cash, see Mahoning Finance.
Welcome back to the Football Recap. And two teams with only one loss in Tri-County North play met this past Friday night in New Wilmington as Frank Bongiavingo's Wildcats took on Terry Varelli's Greyhounds. The last few years when Shenango and Wilmington have gotten together for a high school football game, they've been a couple of outstanding contests, and this one would be no different tonight between the Wildcats and the Greyhounds. Head coach Frank Bongiavingo trying to come up with something for his offense. Here, the Wildcats have to punt the football, and a great run back here for the Greyhounds. In fact, it's almost a touchdown, but not quite. Ball's able to be carried down to the 1-yard line, fumbled. Now, evidently, they called it no fumble and that he was down, which was hard to believe if you saw that. It definitely looked like the ball popped out before he was down. Ball on the goal line. Touchdown for Wilmington as the Greyhounds score first, but the extra point would be no good, and Wilmington has a 6-0 lead against Shenango, as you'll see the extra point here, and it is a block, great block there by the Wildcats. So Shenango would be on offense, and they trail it by a score of 6-0. There you see it. We're in second quarter action. Chris Dibley dropping back to pass, looking for a receiver, and is able to hit Roger DeCarbo on the far sideline. DeCarbo picks up big yardage for the Cats. Dibley with a good night, hands off here to Scott Johnson, who rumbles over the Greyhound defense for pick up close to 10 yards. And Dibley will drop back to pass and hit his tight end here, Jason Nativio. Watch the run by Nativio. Boom! And Nativio gets into the end zone. Great extra effort by Nativio. Score is tied here at 6-6. Now, Dibley, this could have been the difference of the ball game. His extra point was no good, and we're tied this time at 6. Wilmington and Shenango was the Greyhounds' homecoming night. Shenango Bill Hilton getting some instructions from Frank Bonjavingo Jr. Here, watch this great bounce this ball takes for Shenango on the option. As it's a bad pitch by Dibley, but the ball's able to come right up into Jeff Swiner. Swiner, by the way, back in the lineup after missing a couple of games for the Wildcats. Greyhound offense back on the field, able to pick up some yardage against the Cat defense there. Again, quick pass off the line of scrimmage, complete, and Wildcat defense right there. As you see the Cats making the stop, Scott Johnson along with Jason Nativio. So that forces the Greyhounds a punt, but bad snap here from center. And the Wildcats will take over right there where you see the ball was down. Chris Dibley, the senior quarterback, having a great year for the Wildcats. Drops back to pass here, looking upfield, and hits Jason Nativio again in the end zone for the touchdown. Perfect pass from Dibley to Nativio. Here's the 2-point conversion. Great run by Dibley. Gets into the end zone. Wildcats now lead it 14-6. So the pressure is back on that Greyhound offense to try to get something going. Of course, Wilmington's offense has struggled throughout the season, being shut out on several occasions. They trail by 8. And we're in the fourth quarter of play. This has been a great series between these two clubs over the past few years. Here, Wilmington comes up with a big run and reception on the far sideline. Now Wilmington will try to pull off a little trickery against the Wildcats, but it doesn't work as the Cat defense is right there stuffing that reverse by Wilmington. The Greyhound blimp right there. The mini version of the blimp, of course. And the Greyhounds trying to get the ball into the end zone. They're looking for the tie, and they're able to do it right here. Now they trail at 14-12, so they still need that 2-point conversion to knot it up against the Wildcats, and they would get it. Excellent play here. Shenango's defense pressuring the quarterback, able to get it away. 2-point conversion is good, and we're tied at 14. Shenango offense will be back on the field as the Wildcats try to win the ball game. Chris Dibley hits Jason Nativio. Watch Nativio get popped here. Boom, right there. And Shenango still with a football. We'll see Dibley this time, however, not have good success. Wobbly pass caught on the far sideline as the Greyhounds look like they're going to take it into the end zone, but Shenango just stops him. In fact, there's what happened. He fumbled the football, and Shenango recovers. So big play by the Wildcat defense right there. Actually, their offense making the play. Here, Jeff Swiner catching a big pass from Chris Dibley. However, time would run out. The ball game's over. Again, Shenango and Wilmington play to a dandy, a 14-all tie. This week, Shenango is at West Middlesex. Meanwhile, the Wilmington Greyhounds will be at Union to take on the Scotties.